It is Friday the 5th of January. We are at the Dirty Dozens, which is run by Shaft of Wit in the White Horse in Norwich. Another Norwich trip for us beginning this year. We're doing back-to-back nights of competitions. Yesterday, I don't know which order I'll put this out because if I get the video back, but yesterday we did Up the Creek, the Blackout, past that gong show with flying colours. Felt like we had a good chance of lifting that champagne bottle, I guess, or probably Prosecco, because people are cheap these days. So this one's another competition where it's a set 5 minutes, although they do say they put the time out on you, so I've got to check whether I have to actually say material up to that, or once my 5 minutes done, whatever. Just kind of working on the order. I think I'm going to shift some of the order of what I'm doing, because yesterday at Up the Creek it just felt like shifting some of the things around, and especially with my new joke, I kind of want to see if I can figure out a way to put that at the end, or maybe it'd be interesting to see whether it's a joke that is a finisher, because I don't know, we'll see, but I'm looking forward to it. There's a few Norwich ones that are coming up, so there's a lot of travel that I'm gonna have to get involved, so I'm certainly going to learn the roads that way. It's a bit long, I work throughout the day, and then having to go to these places is going to be a bit of a struggle in some ways, and a lot of logistics, having to borrow or use the same car as my brother, which is a family car, so yeah. But we are good for today. Really looking forward to it. I was supposed to do this last year, but I couldn't do it in the end, but I'm glad to have done it now. Feeling confident, feeling good. The weather is still dog shit and my coat is still soaking wet, but hopefully by this afternoon it'll dry up, and hopefully my comedy won't do the same, because I want it to be loose, I want it to be moist, and clearly it's too early and I haven't had enough sleep because I'm just chatting absolute shit. But yeah, let's see how we get on. People, you alright? Yeah. So my name is Chris Alley, and I've been doing comedy for about 1.5 years, so yeah, it's been going pretty well, I'll be honest. I've been getting some good feedback here and there. Thanks for having me, Kai, I appreciate it. Never coming back. No, it's been lovely, but people have been coming up to me after gigs and been saying to me, Chris, I really like your comedy, but it's just a bit too black. What am I supposed to do? I don't like I'm a white person. I don't like skiing. What even is a quiche? I'm fucking 80 bed at this point, you know what I mean? Yeah, but, I remember the first time someone came up to me after a gig and told me my comedy was too black. I almost spat the fried chicken out my mouth. I was so angry, I just wanted to shank them. I was so sad by the whole ordeal. I went home to tell my dad about it, and I realised, I haven't got one. Too black. I don't get it really. I guess because, recently, people have been talking about privilege and things like that. And I think as a black person, we have privileges too, because we get to say a lot of things that white people don't get to say, And I think it's because, I heard this saying, okay, and it's, not all white people are racist, but all racists are white. Do you know who said that? Some black cunt. Look at some guys clapping like, yeah. We got any football fans in the house? Yeah. I'm a big football fan, big football fan. Trying to become a medium-sized football fan, I've just been holding on to that Christmas weight since 2012. You might have heard about this, right? The Premier League recently released this list of the most influential black people in football, right? So really good stuff. So players like Rashford and Saka, and the other one that missed. Guess what they called it? They called it the blacklist. I know. Like, what are these arseholes going to come up with next? The most influential Slovakians in football and call it a checklist? Like, putting a list of black excellence together and calling it a blacklist is almost as bad as putting an all-black political party together and calling that party slave labour. That's a good joke, right? Could have Chuka Umunna, Diane Abbott, the other one that missed. Something about me, I got a twin brother, so nice they made me twice. Or as my mum likes to say, 2 mistakes for the price of 1. Silly bitch. But, my twin brother is gay, which is great. And my twin brother came out when he was 18 years old, which was great because he was telling friends and family. The only problem I have is I'm a big homophobe. big homophobe. Trying to become a medium-sized homophobe. No. But when my brother came out, it really wasn't a surprise, because we grew up together and all the signs were there. We used to play games like Doctors and Nurses. The game where you play different characters in the hospital. Guess who my gay twin brother always wanted to be?
The nurse.
No, Beyonce. Always the risk issue. I don't know. Work related, But did anyone in here grow up like a bit of an annoying dad? Yeah. Must be nice. Practically showing off at this point, No, I grew up with a single mum, wonderful single mum. She did all the typical things that dad would do growing up. We'd go out and play football. She talked to me about girls, what she calls slags. Her words, not mine. I like them. She even taught me how to shave. I got there in the end, but it was quite difficult, get between those legs. But, hey, come on, I'm a good son. What can I say? We've all done it, no? It's me. But I feel like in the last few years, people have tried to recognise black people in really weird ways, right? They had the term BAME, that got cancelled. The one I never understood was the term person of colour. How did that get through? Obviously none of you get it because you're white. The term person of colour means someone that isn't white. Now for me, any term that puts me and Lucy Liu in the same category, it's got to be a mistake. Right? She's a 5'2" Asian woman that looks like she can fit in most people's pockets. And I'm an 18-stone black guy who can barely fit in most smart cars. Just finished now in my spooky car, ready to do my 4-hour drive home. No, I think it's about 2.5, 3, hopefully. Didn't win. There was 3, I think they ended up paying 3 people. There was 12 acts. Well, it turned out to be 11. There was supposed to be a cash prize and a trophy. Had a decent one, hopefully. I don't know how it comes across on the screen. Good night, really, really good night. Obviously didn't place in the top 3, but got beat out by the wonderful Lou McLean, who I always say is an absolute legend. Yeah, really, really good night. I really enjoyed it out here. Definitely worth the drive coming out if you are thinking about doing the Dirty Dozen. Yeah, I really don't know what to say. It's getting late. It's fucking, I don't know. Who knows? Had a great one yesterday. I'll be honest, it was a bit of a come down from the Blackout because that was kind of one of the best gigs I've done since I've started, and you're in a big room with 200-300 people, and then coming back down to, I guess, what was like 50 people, which is still a full room in a pub. Different type of people, a bit on the older side, quite white, which is, to be honest, not even a problem for me. Like, you think with black comedy, if that's what I'm supposed to be doing right now, I think that it went well for the most part. The jokes went well. Just looking forward to actually getting home. Shattered. Had a good night. We drive on, and we are on to the... Oh, so far, so Fox. On to the next one.